Season 3, Week 1, baby. I'm new, so get ready for the new phase. The new phase. Let's go. I'm ready. Yeah. Sure.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious.
Yeah, I'm new. Let's get this shit going. We think straight Alexander. Get this shit rolling.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got one between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Gerald Davis.
Coach, one of the great venues to watch a game in any sport. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Man, I got you.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
But we're not going to give up on it just yet.
Defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run on second down with Cohen.
There was a hole.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Not how they want to start it
so
off.
The defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
It's
one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here.
All right, let's try out this new strong safety.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Rodgers. Jones has it. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Gets
There we
this to his
go.
running
We got
back,
the
Aaron
stop.
Jones.
It's not easy to stop Rodgers.
They try to swing it
This
out left
Packers
into the
offense,
flat,
but,
complete.
we're going to do our best.
Really nice
Contain
open
them.
field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
X3, 218, chop.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
There we
They'll
go.
get him down
Let's get a
up
good
past the
solid game.
15-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and these creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The throw over the middle taken in. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On first and 10, Herbert. Got an open man. It's Scott. That throw good for
That's
4.
that new tight end we
It's
picked up in the
second
draft.
down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
All right, good
couldn't
blocking.
turn it into much
Oh,
more.
there you go, Cohen. There you go. That's what I like to see.
34 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On second down.
There you go. First down,
And
baby.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part.
Might be a
We always
busted
talk
play.
about the best performers.
Yeah,
do their job
I
when
know
the
it.
lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
David Montgomery.
And it should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score
I'm
after
gonna provide
one
some
on
life
EA
to this
Sports.
Bears team. Let me tell you, spice up this division play.
On second down, Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by
shouldn't have thrown
Jair
that.
Alexander. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
He's right here. I'm gonna make some mistakes. Let's go. I'm gonna make some mistakes. It's my first CFM.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
It's gonna be a counter.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. third down. Here's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense off the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
We got great field position.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
There we go. Good stuff.
What a
Miller.
diving catch there.
I knew I kept you around.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We're going to go back to that running game.
Ball up
Let's
to
get
the
this
35
shit
now
started.
as they
Ready to
come
see a
up
party?
on 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen.
Oh, yeah. Way to fight for yardage.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain
Let's
on
get
that
some
play.
yards with you, man.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. A short gain here, maybe a
field goal
yard to the
range.
29.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Looking to throw. Herbert.
There we go.
His tight end, Burton. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton, 29 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the end result is a Bears touchdown.
Let's hold him.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That fucking safety, man. I picked him up.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, he'll get this one to the Golden Domer. St. Brown, only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman at Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Yeah. Not a big game with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Here comes Cohen. A good return there, 17 yards, and the Bears take over. Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Off the bootleg. Herbert.
This has to go down as one of the
This
simpler
is bad.
routes
This
in
is
the
real bad.
playbook.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
I did something crazy.
Picked off by Darnell
That's my fucking
Savage.
fault.
And he is
Why did I do that?
past the 25. That's sort of a second
can get a hold
quarter
of
to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a
Jackson a
result.
little bit.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize,
good stuff,
whatever you want to
Jackson.
call it,
Way to do
and
that.
move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 35 on second down, Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So we've reached
we're gonna send
halftime.
it back
All
over.
right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
We gotta
they've
stop
kept them
Adams
in it
for
by
sure.
making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Again, it's Jones.
Oh, no.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 58 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
So what did you say earlier, my man? You said one big play away from getting back in this game. And guess what? There it was.
Yeah, we talked about it. Despite the scoreline, they were that close on the road, and boom, there you go.
Well done, Nostradamus.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. This is taken just shy of the 10
definitely
here.
see where I lack a little bit.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty
I'll have
good
to work
shape
on
as
that.
they get it up past the 30.
Especially if I want to be able to compete the way I want to.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
That is
hate to see this.
rough.
Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery.
Damn, I saw the fucking
He's going
hole.
to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Good job.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he's going to be intercepted a
interception.
third time.
God damn.
Picked off by Darnell
This game is not
Savage.
going in my favor. There goes the momentum.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Romeo Okwara. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
There we go.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And an alley to run. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Quarter, man. Let's get this last play going.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get this score, man. I got to.
Hey, Steve 6. Go.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The catch made by Miller. 18 yards on that, and Chicago has the 1st. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cohen.
Damn, you got to make that block, dude.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That would have been a big game.
Again, it's Cohen. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. Hands,
that's all
running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They try again with Cohen. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he did. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bears have taken the lead. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this.
I don't know what I just did. That's going to be a violation.
From the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
There we go.
To escape, and he goes down.
I knew keeping Hicks is a damn good idea.
32 finds his way home for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
That's fucking
23 yards to pick up there.
That's a choke.
Pardney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Now Rodgers.
Dude, if I just kept Roquan Smith where he was.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers now to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go down at the 28. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Oh, I need to stop. Oh, that was rough.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling,
I got him
28 yards. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
Oh, that
Well, the
was
hard
rough.
part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On second down, it's Cohen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down now, it's Montgomery, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
And the blitz does come.
Damn it,
And
dude.
he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I won't be able to make
Packers
the
going to
field
go ahead
goal.
and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Was not how I wanted this first game to go.
That's to his running back. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Oh, I got one more
Now the
timeout.
Packers going to burn their 3rd and
Oh, my
final
God.
timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40
Ooh,
seconds
that's a big
to go
play
in the
right there,
game.
guys.
The 4th down
You think it
run
was enough to seal it?
successful. Now they
I
look to
wonder.
pay it off on 1st down. This is Cohen. And he'll go out of bounds inside
14-yard
the
line.
15-yard line. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and
I
snatch a
think this
victory.
might be the play, guys.
Now they'll run it with
Nope.
Cohen. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The Bears moving hastily into hurry-up offense. They run. This is Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win.
Oh, my Lord. That was closer than I
Drama
wanted
there
it
at
to
the
be.
end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you.
There we go.
At the
There we
end
have
of
it,
the
guys.
game, they knew what they
The
had
Bears
to
won
do.
on.
Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end.
Came
Just
down
take
to
care
the
of
final
it,
second.
and victory was theirs, and that's
But there we
exactly
have
what
it.
they did.
So for
Should've been
Chicago,
14.
it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory
Definitely
here
didn't do
by a field
all
goal.
too well
And they'll get to
offensively.
stay home again
They pretty damn
next
well.
week. Meanwhile, for the
Passing.
Packers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves
to say on that
at
aspect.
home next week.
Come back week 2. And,
So that's
do
a
better than
wrap
that.
for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at
Complete. Came out with a
easports.com.
W. So
The Bears
now
get the win
1-0.
at home.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode.
There we go, guys.
Bears
are competing.
We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Presto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sons, I'ma place those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score.
There we have it, guys. 1-0. Complete. Catch me next time. I'm gonna leave on a note that the Bears are ready to compete.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man.